The UCLA Bruins take on the Arizona Wildcats this weekend over in Tucson, Arizona, with both teams enjoying a bit of an upswing since their change of quarterback a few weeks ago. You know, for the Bruins, Ethan Garbers, who came in back in week 8 for freshman quarterback Dante Moore, has, for the most part, gave this Bruins passing offense, a little more solidity and attack. Garbers already on more touchdowns versus conference foes this season than Moore's 72.7% completion percentage outstrips Moore's, by a reasonably significant margin as well. And it's the exact same with QBR rating also. Moore sitting 112th in the nation on 36.4, Garbers on 71.2. But it does need to be noted that Garbers definitely didn't impress all that much in his only other start back at the beginning of the season against Coastal Carolina. He hung 2 interceptions in that game. So it'll be interesting to see if he can keep this newfound form, going moving forward, especially coming out of the shadow of Dorian Thompson-Robinson and, finally make this job his own. In terms of the Arizona Wildcats, Jaden Delora's injury against Stanford opened the door for redshirt freshman Noah Fafita to come in, who has impressed over his 5 games so far this year, especially across the last 4 that he started in as well. Arizona pretty much had one of the toughest schedules in the whole of college football across the last few starts. All of the last 4 opponents being ranked, and 3 inside the top 12 as well in Oregon State, USC, and Washington. And he gave a fantastic account of himself in all of those games. Arizona lost by a field goal against Oregon State. They gave the Huskies a great game as well. They pushed USC into triple overtime and actually hugely out-yarded the Trojans in that game as well. So this team is live across their last 3 starts. Despite that level of competition, their yards per pass attempt numbers through the air have actually gone up by a pretty, significant 1.3 yards on average, which, is a huge jump across such a small sample size. But, they face a UCLA defense in this one that has impressed on the season as a whole. Heading into last week's game against Colorado, the Bruins had held 6 of their previous 7 opponents to fewer than 20 points. They owned the 10th best scoring defense in the entire country as well, and owned the Pac-12's number 1 rated defense overall also, top in opponent yards allowed, top in points allowed, top in rushing defense, top in opponent passing efficiency, and so on. So this is going to be a real tough ask for Arizona to maintain that momentum this weekend against, a UCLA defense that arguably, is going a little bit under the radar, probably doesn't get enough credit. They completely shut down Colorado for the most part last week. Sanders completed just 27 to 43 through the air. The Buffaloes scored a meaningless touchdown at the end to pad the box score as well. And UCLA outgained Colorado by more than a 2-1 margin also, a seismic difference there. So I'm a fan of this UCLA team this season. They outgained both Utah and Oregon State in their only 2 losses this season so far. And at anything under a field goal here, I'm quite happy to take a piece of the road team in this one to get the win and cover. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. And for those interested, Wager Talk is offering a huge end of the year all sports special for this week. Only get every play from your favorite handicapper for only $59 per week. No coupon code needed. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to hit the like button. It's very much appreciated. And in celebration of Customer Appreciation Week, the Gold Sheets football and basketball products are free from Wednesday through Sunday. Head on over to goldsheet.com and log in with the username WTFree and password WTFree to access this week's content.